Hello, welcome to another video on the channel. For over a year, I decided to add an AI voice to make it nicer. As the title shows, in this video I will talk about the monsters from Lethal Company based on how dangerous they are. Version 60. First, let's start with manticoils and other such creatures. Funny Company is a good category because they are just there to maintain the cool environment and they will not hurt you. Then we have the hoarding bug, or rather, the capitalist. Whenever you want to share the scrap, he will take it all for himself. Two people can easily beat him with a shovel without any skill. That's why the a little bit category. Time 4 snare flea, he jumps at you from above, and either you have a friend who will hit you with a shovel and save you, or you die if there is no one next to you. Kinda dangerous is the most appropriate category. Okay, now we have Bracken. I'll describe it in one clip from my gameplay. As you can see, either me and my friend don't have the skill, or Bracken is a dangerous creature. Probably both are correct. Now we have the slime. He's slow, and not that hard to avoid overall. It helps that he doesn't appear very often, although it does depend on the map, which puts him in that spot. Time for Thumper, or simply Shark. At the beginning when playing, he seems to be the biggest threat. Fast, strong damage. But in the later hours, the player notices that he can't hear, so from behind in 2 players, it is easy to defeat him with a shovel or other items in the late game PS. On the new map, you control your teammates in an interesting way.
Bracken.
Eyeless dog. The name says it all, but are they really a threat? So, they are dangerous, trust me. Baboon Hawk, there is a golden rule here. You are 3 people, and the birdie is alone. He dies. The same birds are 3 and you are alone. You die. Spiders, just jump over. Forest Keeper. The problem is that you can sit quietly with dogs and everything will be fine. He does the opposite. He sees perfectly, and you can't become invisible. Next we have Earth Leviathan. But if you know what he does, it's not hard to avoid in my opinion. I personally have never died to him. Spore Lizard, do I need to explain anything? This is so insignificant that even Funny Company is a good option. Coil heads, here you have the mechanics of it on the screen if anyone needs it. Let me put it this way. If your friends weren't trolling, I wouldn't have put it here. Nutcracker, even if he gives you a gun after his death, he's still dangerous. Masked monsters, so they are not a serious threat. With 2 people with shovels, it is not difficult to defeat them, but alone in a bad place, it is like death on feet. Ghost Girl, the only reason I won't give her the lethal category is that she doesn't spawn often. As a player with about 50 hours, she never appeared to me, only to my friend. Old Bird, honestly, I don't see them as something dangerous. Maybe I only died to them once the first time I played, but for the gameplay itself, they are not a big threat. Jester, that wouldn't be lethal, except that encountering him is one thing. Hearing him run at you from a distance, activated by a friend, is another thing. And if you're not near the exit, you're dead. Butlers, they only attack when a player is alone or attacks them, and in the late game it is annoying because you have to split up and then they can be dangerous. Bees, I died from them many times, like this is a tier list about danger. So the fact that they cost something doesn't help them. I probably have a skill issue, but that's just my opinion. Barber, most of the times when I hear it, I just run away and accidentally get killed by something else like a turret. It is dangerous in itself, and what I have to admit is that even though it looks inconspicuous, it can be scary. Tulip Snake, that's a pain. The worst scenario is when a giant or dog is coming at you and it sits on your head so you can't move. I hate that. So it was the tier list. It would be nice if you wrote a comment on what I could improve in such videos, and sub if possible because I worked a little on it. Thanks and bye.